Well, hello folks. This is SRD 5090 back again for yet another episode in my Let's Learn How to Play Darkest Hour series. Last time, I left off in the middle of the Spanish Civil War. Now, one of the viewers of the stream had mentioned that, the reaction was, "Oh my God, you got involved in the Spanish Civil War, like it may not be a great idea." And that's maybe true. Maybe in future games I may choose not to involve myself in the Spanish Civil War, just because it's, more work for me than I have to do, I guess. But what I do like about it is, by the time that event kicks off, you are probably in the middle of, doing your own sort of, factory building and researching tech, and it's kind of a quiet game as Germany. If you're trying to wait till a certain point to do stuff, if you go with a strategy that I'm going with, which was recommended by a viewer, that was basically, build a lot of factories, then once the factory's complete, early 1938, start pumping out lots and lots of units, and then prepare for the war with Poland and everything else that goes down. So, waiting that long, just staring at the screen and doing periodic things like, going to Austria and giving them free stuff, that's nice. I could do that. I could turn the speed up really high and just try to get through that. But, this Spanish Civil War option that we did, where basically we said, the Nationalists came to Germany and said, well, can you help us out? Or there was a decision that I took, and I said, yes, sure, I will help you, and in addition, I will I will gain control over their units to fight the actual war for Spain. And the benefits of that are, if the Nationalists win, I gain sort of a buddy south of France that I can use in the theater of war, and that would be useful. And again, since I'm not really so great at this game, and I'm learning to be better, and so are you by watching this, by seeing my awful mistakes, this is a good practice. And by the time this war is finished, for better or for not, I will know a little bit more about combat, and hopefully that will mean we can knock the crap out of Poland. I would be heavily embarrassed. Oh my gosh, I'd be so embarrassed if I could not invade Poland correctly. If I fail the Polish invasion, I am not a very good leader of Germany. Not a good one at all. You probably don't want me leading your armies. So here's the thing. Kind of like a football game that gets taped in high school, I decided to go back and watch myself play through this and try to figure out because I know I'm not doing this right. Like, we've done okay. We encircled enemy troops in Oviedo, and we took them out, and I've been trying to get our forces back on a single front, try to relieve our guy stuck in Girona or Girona, my Sharona, and try to push my way, and then just work my way south until the Nationalists have control of all of Spain. That's what I was trying to do, and I'm realizing, and I knew it at the time, I didn't have the armies constructed very well. They're just not put together well. Watching myself play and try to figure out what was wrong. And what I did was I went out to the Hearts of Iron 2 wiki, and if Hearts of Iron 2 wiki, punch that into Google, it's going to get you there. There is a page about general army management, and that page has a lot of what I'm going to talk about a little bit today. And in the process, I'm going to take my crap, disorganized army, which, if you start playing as any nation, you're probably going to end up wanting to do this to all of your units. So it's good that I have a great example to use here, and then when it's more relevant to preparing for the war with Poland, and the Allies, we will try to do the same thing for all of our German forces. But basically, I had one piece of the puzzle right, and that is I should try to organize things roughly into units of 3. So 3 divisions into 1 formation, and apparently I'm not good at naming things correctly. One of these counters is representing 1 formation. I was using the term unit, but it's really formation. And that formation obviously has members that are divisions. So what you want to try to do is get it so that you have 3 divisions in a formation, at least for infantry. So in this case, like, I have 3 infantry. I should just form them all up. Well, they're about to move. I'll let them finish moving, but I'll form it up. The idea is, if you have 3 divisions to a unit, that ends up in the long run coming out to be a decent ratio for your leaders. So, like, each and every one of these divisions has their own leader, but it's easier to manage them in groups of 3. Now, that's for infantry. When it comes to, like, these guys, down here, see, I have a couple of militia divisions, so I could, the idea is you want to keep all units like one another together, so because these guys are militia divisions, I actually may want to separate them, just so I know, okay, this is my formation of militia, instead of, oh, here's my formation with a bunch of, some militia, some infantry, some weird, combination. So I'm going to need to reorganize all these guys to do that. The other thing is, I have this headquarters unit. Now, headquarter HQ, let's call it HQ. HQ units are incredibly beneficial to use and to have, and how you want to use them is interesting, because what will happen is, by having the HQ unit here, it's going to give bonuses to adjacent provinces, of armies in adjacent provinces, and I knew that last time, but something else I forgot was, once you have so many units in a stack, 10, 6, 9, 7, when I attack with all of these guys, there are certain restrictions and certain penalties that may be encountered because of the stacking penalty. So, like, here's General Workman. Let's see, what is he? He can command 9 divisions, right? He can command 9 divisions. So, fortunately for us, he is in a province with 9 divisions, so he can command this entire unit without a penalty. So when these all attack, it's sort of like he's in charge of all of the formations in this province. So that's not a big deal. But if I look over here at these sets of guys, so, oh, he's a general too, can command 9 divisions. Here's the problem. I have 10 divisions in here. You might say, well, you've got a guy who's commanding 5 divisions and a guy commanding 5 divisions. Well, what's going to happen is, if I tell these 2 guys to attack, these 2 units of 5, these 2 formations of 5, when I attack another province, what will happen is, whoever has the highest rank out of these 2 leaders will be in charge of the entire combat. And because they're equal, I'm not sure what the, which one gets chosen, but each one's going to be, either one. Their max is still 9, so one of our 10 divisions in this stack here is going to receive penalties. So 9 out of 10 is not bad, but what we want to do is reduce all of those penalties so that we don't have any penalties. So if I go... Now, how I would do that is I would go to this guy, and I would say, well, let me promote you. So now he is a field marshal. As a field marshal, he can now command 12 divisions. So this is good. And what I'll do right away here is I will restructure my units. Now, I'm going to have a unit that has 2 guys. That's okay. if I had Mountaineers, if I had Marines, even if I just had a couple of guys, I can have less than 3. I just want to make sure they're separate than the rest of these, so that I can logically organize them. So 3, 3, 2, 2, that's okay for now. I can deal with that. It's a little easier to manage, and I know right there, yeah, that's my militia unit, right? It's only got militia. It has a little M there. I thought that meant Mountaineers, but that means militia. These guys will get leaders. I think it's every midnight. New leaders will get assigned, so that's fine. But because we do have our Field Marshal Cabanillas, these guys should be in good shape. If I look over here, let's see, I got a lot of guys. What's the easiest way to do this? I'm going to smush these guys together, and it looks like it's just 2 units. Alright, so I'll make 1, 2, 3. There. 3 and 3. Much easier to deal with. I would join these guys up. They're moving to a province. I don't see a point in trying to do anything to change that for the moment. I do want to get these guys in Pamplona. So when these guys stop moving, I'll reorganize them as well. So I've got 9 altogether in here. So I am going to smush them all together. And what I want to do is make sure that I have units that are as much like each other as possible again. So this is an infantry division. This is a better infantry division. How do I want to... Well, I guess because he is an infantry, I'll just put him in with other infantry. So what we'll do is 1, 2, 3, cool beans. And then 1, 2, 3, cool beans. And then we'll leave... let's see. Speed. I'm going to move these guys off so that I have an armored unit. And I will leave the HQ alone, but he won't travel by himself. I mean, supposedly HQ units are kind of hard to get rid of anyway. They're very sturdy. But again, at least this way, let's see, what a Major General can... Oh my goodness, okay, wait, who is our... Okay, we got a Field Marshal. Alright, so we're good there. We're fine. So this is a little bit better. I'm just going to go ahead and save real quick so I don't lose anything in case the game freezes. I usually don't have that problem, but yeah. So now with our armies a little bit better organized, and hopefully we've reduced as many chances of those penalties, I feel a little bit better about where we're at. Now here's going to be the other tricky thing. 3 divisions. I wonder what that slash is. I don't recognize that counter marker. So here's where we're at with the state of the war. There were aircraft in like Madrid, and we lost Madrid, and then when we did that, we lost our planes. So we don't have any Spanish planes. We have our planes, but we're not actually at war, personally. If I look at diplomatic mode, you know, everyone's yellow right now. We're not at war with anybody, so I can't give them the Luftwaffe unless I personally declared war, and I don't know if I should do that, or I think that's unhistorical. I don't think I should be doing that. So I still have some of my navy, or the Spanish still has some of their navy anyway. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna keep making these units as, you know, so when I click, it's all of these destroyers and all the subs. Transports, a torpedo gunboat. Alright, at least for the sake of this, I'm gonna switch that out. I got like one guy stuck over here. He's been getting bombed. So the Republican Spanish still have aircraft, and they've been bombing shit all day, and that's annoying. And nothing we can do about it because we have no aircraft to answer them with. The boats, we don't have a lot of them. But we have hopefully enough to. Well, we still have. Well, I guess I have more ships here than I thought I did. I wonder. I could try to do something tricky and try to get like the transport ships arranged. And like I could save these guys potentially. I could just evacuate them and give up Girona, but that would be tricky. Well, I still have a navy, so that's good. I can still take some action against them and could potentially involve them, do some combined arms. What I need to do, though, I really need to bust through. And so here's the thing. This is probably going to happen in a better way when I'm Germany and I have a properly prepared army that I've selected and I've built, and I can set up appropriately. But there is a tactic, and it's referred to as the Blitzkrieg tactic, you know, because it is sort of modeled after the historical Blitzkrieg thing, where to create a good encirclement, and not just an envelopment. So, like, if you're attacking a province from, you know, 1, 2, 3 different directions, you'll get bonuses, right? Because the enemy's enveloped. But it's encircled when you get the full, you know, when you're occupying everything around them. And then they're really cut off from their supplies, and they only have the supplies that the province they're in will produce, which may be none, or would be very little. And then you sort of, you know, you can crush them then, or, you know, I'm not sure if it's better to wait and starve them out, but that's what you want. And now how you would do that is, first, you would use aircraft, which we don't have at the moment here in Spain, but you would use aircraft to do close air support and tactical bombing to soften up the provinces that you're going to attack. And supposedly you would want to do it in a two-pronged approach, which means, let's say we wanted to encircle Madrid because they had a lot of guys there, and that, you know, this makes sense, right? It's the capital, it's, you know, it's where we would like to be. You would do these bombing runs in Guadalajara and Toledo. And then what you would do is you would use your armored divisions to attack. You'd have supporting attack where possible, but you would attack with your armored divisions. They would force that retreat in Guadalajara and Toledo, and then you would use your fastest units, the mobilized infantry, or mechanized infantry, whatever has the high speed. What you would do, and then you would try to, like, move into these provinces very swiftly, as well as try to get into an undefended Tarankin, because there's not going to be battle-ready troops there, hopefully. And so you set up all your units to sort of flood in around Madrid. So you take these provinces, you hurry up and snatch this guy, you reinforce by moving slower-moving troops in there, just so you don't get busted from the other side. And then you have some segment of the enemy army encircled, and then you'll completely eliminate them. I had an encirclement up here. They did have access to the sea, but I did have some of my destroyers here bombarding, so that helped, and we were able to completely annihilate the divisions here. But we would ideally like to do that. The only problem is I've got some infantry, I've got some other infantry, you know, I've got a shitload of infantry. Oh, and apparently I have a motorized division. But I don't have... I have basically one armored corps. Notated by this little oval symbol. Strength 100, organization's good. So I need to figure out how I want to do this. It may take some rearranging, and the Republican forces might push me too hard for me to really be able to do much about it. But that's what I would like to try to do. So, in hopefully a few days, I wish it would tell me when they would arrive. Where does it say? Does it say that anywhere? So ideally, so these guys are going to move into Pamplona. I think Pamplona... let's see... Yeah, so it looks like... So here's the other thing. There are some rivers in Spain. There's a Y-shaped river formation here, and there's a couple of just ones going straight out from here, out to the sea, from the mountains. If I go to terrain map mode, I bet, yeah, there's some mountains here. The nice thing is, my front is all in mountains, basically, which is good. And that explains why it was taking so goddamn long for my forces from Coruna to go to Oviedo. They're moving through mountains. There's mountains here I've got to be careful of, and there's mountains down here I need to be careful of, but at least right now I'm held up in the mountains on this line, and that's pretty good. They have a decent chance of maintaining... oh, it's raining like everywhere, Jesus. That may be a bad thing. But yeah, so it's good, because if they attack, if they're trying to penetrate this line, they're going to have a hard time because it's mountains and I'm in a defensive posture. But I really need to figure out how to force my way down through here. So once I take Pamplona, again, I would have liked to take Huesca, but we start getting into that. It's better to attack from multiple provinces thing. So I would want to attack where I have multiple provinces touching an enemy province and attack from 2 directions, or even 3 if I can get it. So that almost leads me to think, well, once I get Pamplona, and these 7 units can hold here, I'll set them to support attack, and then I will try to force the attack with my mobile divisions here, and leave... some of the infantry divisions to hold the line, and we'll move into Zaragoza. Then we'll be able to attack from Pamplona and Zaragoza and Huesca. Or we could really take Guadalajara again and then take Madrid. So we could push here, 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 and here. That would push our line out a good bit. We'd still be defended a little bit by the rivers, and I would still try to get through Huesca, Lerida, and Barcelona if I can, so that way I close this gap here, and I can rejoin my forces. And then from there, it's just going to be a push southward, right? And I'm going to keep looking for the attack avenues that have the most of my provinces bordering a province to attack. I think that's the right way to go. That, in a nutshell, is land combat. Now, I could get a lot more into the micromanagement of which leaders I want to have. So, like, this guy. Let's see. Do I have a... It would be nice if I had some sort of leader who had the skills for... Panzer leader. Ahaha! Yes, Panzer leader. Yes, so I may even have to do this, is to go through every unit and try to find leaders who benefit the unit most. So because these are considered hard units, I believe, these are, they're lightly armored divisions, they're early tanks, they're early light tanks, but because I've given them a panzer, or a leader with the panzer trait, he is going to be better at commanding them than some other Joe Schmo who doesn't have that ability. The rest of them, it doesn't really matter. I'm mostly commanding infantry, so it doesn't really matter too much. But, with this newfound, knowledge of how to perform land combat, which you will see in action here once I get to unpausing again, with this in mind, will I be able to come back and win this? I don't know if I'm really, if it's a, if this war is lost without cause, because maybe I've just lost too much of the center, and I thought we had a bad start anyway. I had units down here, I had units down here. They're already encircled, and there's nothing I could do. The only reason this guy is not is because he's got a coast. He may even be getting attacked right now. Yeah, he's getting attacked, and they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. Shit. And they're gonna get encircled, so there's really nothing I can do. Other than I could try to I could try to move my transports here, and then I could try to get these guys into the transports. I've never done that. I've never moved units into a transport before, so I don't know how well that'll work, but I don't have enough time to save them. I just don't think I don't think I'm going to do enough. It won't be enough to save them. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's anything I can do. These are decent infantry too. Ugh, that sucks. That sucks. It's the newer 1926 compared to 1921. Awful. Awful. That sucks that we're going to lose those guys. Probably. That's a shame. It's a real shame. But yeah, so we'll try that path. I was debating on whether or not I would be willing to save scum just to try to see if I can do this better, but I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. If we lose, we lose. Yeah. We're better armed for Germany, though, with this knowledge. I think the real trick is going to be still determining how many infantry will I need to build, how many tanks will I need to build. I may even have to ask the interwebs if I don't get a knowledgeable person on the stream to help with that. I'm really gonna only try to play for an hour today, just because I keep playing far longer than I probably should in a given sitting, and that makes it hard for folks to watch, and makes it hard for folks to watch on YouTube after the fact. I have been uploading all these to YouTube. Username SRD59, just like the Twitch. There is a playlist. So far, I've got the first 3 episodes up. This will be episode 4, part 4, once I get it going. So, let's see. What can I do? Well, I've got it. Well, yeah, I think... Can I do anything with you guys? Because I could give them some stuff. But it would, would it help? Would anything help? Like, I give them early decryption devices, early hospital system. Because it would have to be things that they could immediately benefit from. Because if I give them, better units, well, they still need to upgrade them. And that's not going to do a whole lot. Naval logistics, for all the use it would be. Naval intelligence service. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to you guys because, what else am I gonna do? I can't bring you into my alliance right now. I could relinquish control, good luck. But I think we want to stick with it. I think we want to try. I think we want to try to do this because I will feel very triumphant. I think I'll feel like a true commander if I'm able to get control of Spain here with the Nationalists. And I guess, alternatively, if you wanted to do a sort of micro scenario, this is something I read online of how some folks have done it. you know, if you really want a simplified, like, intro to war, with all the Darkest Hour maps, like, because what you can do is, in the launcher, you can choose none instead of Darkest Hour full, and you're basically playing Hearts of Iron 2. But there is a battle scenario where it really is only Spain, or the Iberian Peninsula, and you're fighting this war here, the Spanish Civil War, but it's not Darkest Hour anymore, it's Hearts of Iron 2. So if you wanted to play this version of events with sort of the outside world still playing on, what you could do, if you wanted to play as the Nationalists, if you want to play as the Republican Spain, you could just play as Spain and play until the event fires. But if you wanted to do Nationalist Spain, what you could do is, from the game start, instead of picking a country like Germany, which is going to have a lot more going on, a lot more events, you could play as Luxembourg. You almost can't see Luxembourg here. It's hidden, almost, right here in the middle of all this stuff. Luxembourg, it is an independent nation. It's hanging out. Independence guaranteed by France. You could jump into this nation from get-go, and then just turn the speed on to extremely fast, and then let the game run until, I think this war kicked off in May, so like May 1936, 6 months into the game, this will fire, make a save game as Luxembourg, go back to the main menu, load to the save game, but instead of loading as Luxembourg, load as Nationalist Spain, which will be an option at that point, and then you can do this. Only you'll be in full control of Nationalist Spain, and you'll be asking for help from Germany and other nations, and instead of me, you know, I have no other control over Nationalists. You know, I can't change their policies, I can't do anything but control their units, which, you know, maybe I could do better if I had more control, but this is just military control. I'll have to do what I can. I've got the speed up really high, but it's just because things take so long. I'm going to keep getting all these pop-ups about attrition, but I want to keep those on, because eventually I'll care when I'm getting attrition. So let's see how well this goes. Just again, real quick, I want to make sure. Can command 6 divisions. Well, we have 6 divisions. That's good. What about you, buddy? 3 divisions. Well, that works. That fits. Again, once these other units stop moving, I'll do a little bit of reorganization again. But at least this province, and this province has things about right, about what I want them to be. Yeah, these guys are retreating, so we'll get into Pamplona. Good. I have OCD save syndrome today, but... Alright, let's just see what happens. Air raids. Yeah. How are those transport ships doing? Alright, yeah, being bombarded, shit sucks. I know, man, this blows ass. Alright, how do I do this? How do I get them... Can I not do anything until... I don't know. I don't know how this would work. I don't understand how to relocate troops that way via ship. So this might be a bad idea. I might lose all my transports. But it's Spain's transport, so I guess I don't care. Army in Pamplona has reached the enemy lines. We're attacking in Pamplona. Well, 8 versus 1. I should sure as fuck hope we beat them. Yeah, victory, we are the best. We are the best. Can I retreat? How do I get these guys to retreat? I mean, that's what I really want. I don't know how I do that, though. I'm gonna retreat. I want to get out. I have transport ships, right? I mean, do I need to be here, maybe? Oh. Yeah. There you go. We lost. We lost our guys in Girona. Well, yeah, that was gonna happen. That was gonna happen. Not a whole lot we could do. That's reality for you. These guys are moving in, right? Move any faster at all? They're just bombing our guys. Yeah. Oh, okay, so those guys stopped moving. So what do we got? I'm gonna throw them all together just for the sake of 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 divisions. I think I'm okay with leaving these guys all grouped together. 4 is a little bit more than 3, but they're all the same type, so I'm not too worried about it. Where do I want these guys to go? I'll leave them there for now. Okay, here we go. Alright. Let's save. We lost our men in Girona. It's about to get taken. What can you do? Not a whole lot. But now that these guys are chilling, I can reorganize them a little bit. So I'm just going to put them all together. Alright. 1, 2, whoops, no. I want it to be you guys, and then there we go. And then I can just click and get to motorized. So I more or less have things the way I want them organized. More or less. So all the units now have a little bit more. That makes a little more sense. Yeah, this makes sense. If I push through this way, that just might be better overall. And because if I push into Zaragoza... It's not connected to Guadalajara, so I can move these guys kind of wherever. Well, I'm going to start moving them here. These guys, this is what I would like to have happen. Oh, you know what? I got a good idea. So this guy, I'm just going to have him move here. And then these guys are going to support attack in Zaragoza. Support attack in Zaragoza. These guys will move in. And let's see. I want my... We'll do a support attack, Zaragoza. Because what we'll do is, we'll bust through, and I'll try to move these guys in to stay in Zaragoza, and I'll use my tanks and the mobilized infantry to try to push through Turiel if... Well, we'll see. I'm not sure if this is going to work out super great, but... Support attack. Support attack. Plan defense. Well, they might try to counterattack, so... Oh, that's not what I thought it did. I don't know. I'll just leave them there, and then these guys will do the actual attacking. Whoop. Whoops. Let's save over this guy. I'm gonna attack Zaragoza. Let's see how well this works. So we're definitely hurting on them. They're reacting to it. We almost got them. Victory. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to work. Let's just see what happens. Oh shit, then... Yeah, the transports are fucking gone. Oh boy. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see, I guess I would want to... Oh, look, they got their tanks. That's going to be interesting. Alright, so far, this seems to be working. We are seemingly doing okay, so just keep doing it. How's that fight going? Failed smear campaign. Oh well. Come on. Come on. Victory! Yeah, buddy! These guys should be moving. They will move into falling to Anschluss. Oh boy. Okay. Well, so we should save and stop for a second. So we are going to be able to do Anschluss. I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but there we go. Welcome, viewers. I see you there. I have the stream going on another monitor. We are currently fighting the war for nationalist Spain for them. We are doing that. We are actually Germany. And we are now able to take the Anschluss. Well, we have it available. Let's see. What do we need to do? Event coup in Austria. Chancellor Sayes in Cart requests German intervention. Okay, well that hasn't occurred yet. So otherwise, I need to own Vienna. And Vienna is controlled by Germany. Germany war with Austria. Or Germany is allied with Austria. Relationship to Austria is 200 or more. Event Italy signs the Pact of Steel has occurred. Well, I've been trying to raise my relations with Austria. I keep giving them a bunch of free crap. And I keep giving them free crap. So have all the things. Slowly work my way up. Sell some supplies, because we have plenty of those. Sweden will give us metal. Lots of metal. Yeah, I think reforming the army divisions over here is helping a lot. Using our tanks more effectively is helping a lot. We're gonna get Huesca. I really want to try to seal off Barcelona over here, and then we can start working our way south. We'll have good envelopments on Guadalajara, we'll retake Madrid. We'll just keep moving our way down until we get everything back. Oh, Japan declared war on nationalist China. Good luck, my brother. Yeah. Oh boy, they got Korea. They're doing that. Alright. Really need to get northern Spain taken care of here. Oh my god. Seems like they moved pretty slow. Just failed to steal one of our blueprints. Industrial capacity. Oh, that's right. That is all of our factories, or at least some of our factories finishing being built. We still have a lot to go, it looks like. Oh, that's right, because we chose to... we went with multiple runs of factories. Right. So some of them got done early, some of them are still gonna go, so that's fine. We'll just keep letting those run. Screw you, Britain. Gosh. Let's see, 8 divisions. What are you guys doing? I'm worried they may be trying to plan an offensive. I really want to get Huesca. Because the longer this line is, the more annoying it's going to be to deal with. I want to shorten this line, and it eventually will get very short. But I need to nail off this horn. It's really... that's important to me anyway. I don't know how important it'll really be in the long run, but... yeah, they're stacking a lot of guys in Guadalajara. Is that going to reset the... Okay, so they are almost nearly there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Agricultural chemistry. Sweet. Radio. Well, what do we want to get next? It's 1937. Supply logistics, that would be nice. Land doctrines, basic hospital. Attrition modifier, well, that would be better. It'd be nice to have. Already working on tank. Already working on that. Air doctrines. Get night attack. That might be a decent one. Yeah, strategic destruction doctrine. Keep moving units around or something. Like, I wonder what that's all about. Okay. Oh, this is tricky. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna have these tanks move here. Increased our funding. Attrition. So I'm gonna have the tanks attack. So they can take... Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're reinforcing. Alright, so... Whoops. Pause. Wait, where are we getting attrition at? What the fuck? Why do we even have units there? That's... Alright, well... Good to know, I guess. It's not gonna help us a whole lot. Didn't realize those guys were down there. Okay. Okay. Support attack on... I'm going to save. We'll see what happens here. They've got a decent number of guys in there. I'm not sure what the 8 and 7 is meant to represent. But this is saying they've got potentially 15 divisions. I don't know. It's tricky. This is going to be tricky. But I'm going to save. If I have to save scum... I'd rather not, but just for the shits and giggles of this, I'll do it if I have to. Alright, so... Support attack and Tarragona. Yeah. Support attack. Tarragona. Support attack. Tarragona. They're all supporting attack. They're supporting attack. Tarragona. They're supporting attack. Tarragona. And then... So these guys are all supporting. These guys are all supporting except for our tanks. And they will attack Tarragona. Oh boy, here we go. And 7, so apparently that's not what the 8 was. Victory in Tarragona, yeah, bitch! So it would be nice if I can get my mobilized infantry to swing up through here. Then we can surround Lerida, and then boom, we start working our way back down south. Just in the hopes that we don't get attacked in the meantime. She is not currently in supply. Well, shit. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Alright. Oh my god. They're retreating all the way over here. Do I have any other units here? No? Alright. Oh, there are my transports. Well, what the shit? You go back here. Okay. Well, so we're managing to start to pull together that, what I was talking about earlier. I'm getting an encirclement here against the sea, but it's better than nothing. And then this, like, we could break through here, and then, yeah. I mean, we're going to systematically just start to bring down the Republican Spanish in short order. So this is what I'm going to do. Ideally, we should take Lerida because there's less guys there. Support attack, Lerida. Support attack, Lerida. And these guys are actually going to attack Lerida. And then I'm going to leave the mobilized infantry alone so that when we win the fight, I'm going to send... I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to send them quickly up to Girona so we get entirely around Barcelona. Look at that shit. Just ballsy as fuck. Whoops. Shit. Too fast. Alright, we unlocked some stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. That's a little ahead of time. Basic encryption. Do it up, man. Do this. Do it up. So far, we're doing well. I was hoping... Yeah, better we just move you to Larita, and then we'll have a good little encirclement here. Mission finished. Just finished their assigned mission. Okay. It's taking those guys a while to cross into territory because of the river. Alright, well... Wonder... Support attack on Girona. Support attack on Girona. Attack Girona. We won. Alright, so we have successfully set up a mostly encirclement. Yeah, so if we defeat them in combat, and we maybe just barely have enough guys to do it, we'll completely eliminate 8 of their divisions, just completely eliminate them, and then we can start busting our way down down south, where there will be mostly less well, there's still a decent amount of mountains, but we'll work through it. Yeah, it would almost be nice. I wonder if I can move. Yeah, it's probably not even worth it. I was gonna move the HQ, but it might be better if I just try to roll it. First, make sure that. How we do in strength? You're all right. Yeah, I mean these guys are mostly okay. Can command 3 divisions. And 3 divisions, command 6 divisions. So yeah, I mean we're good. We're doing well. We are doing well. All right, so this is what I'm going to try to do. These guys support attack on Barcelona. These guys both support attack Barcelona. Support attack Barcelona. And then these guys will attack Barcelona. Let's see what happens. Alright, battle is occurring in Barcelona. We should see... Yeah, we are winning. Success! We've destroyed the... yeah... So we lost some dudes. But we have managed to completely encircle and fuck those guys over. So we are actually in a pretty good spot. That's good. We are achieving our mission statements. I like it. I'm gonna save again. It's taking us a little bit further in time than I wanted to, but hey, whatever works. Alright, so these guys are gonna roll in. These guys may not initiate attack. Well, I'm not attacking. Can I just move you? I would think I could just move you. Probably what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit Guadalajara because we can get a massive attack bonus. And then once we take Guadalajara, we'll have a massive attack on Madrid. And then we'll potentially try to get through here. I mean, we'll just keep working our way down. We'll keep working our way down, maybe south and then west. Quick look at the victory points. Do I not have victory? Oh, yeah, victory points. Are these all victory points? Really? That can't be right. Maybe for this war. Oh yeah, look at that. Because we captured the we captured Tarragona. It had anti-aircraft in it. So all those freaking planes that have been boarding our shit for like ever. Oh, new technology, glider and offensive suite. We can finally start taking out some of those planes so they'll quit bothering us. Oh, that's so good. That's been hampering us too. I think we are nearly, I think reorganizing the armies and getting our strategy down of attacking with our tanks and having support from the infantry. That's really turned this war around. We might not have been in that bad a shape. I honestly couldn't tell. But we are doing much better, I think. We're pushing the enemy back. We have a united front. Northern Spain belongs to the Nationalists, and we're going to keep pushing our way down. We're going to get Madrid back, the capital. Yeah, and we're going to be in good shape, I think. We'll keep working our way down the coast. We'll have to be careful of these, because these are defended well by rivers and the mountains. I think they might be hills. Yeah, they're hills, but we can work through that. That's not so bad. Try to get my units arranged into the area that I want before I move on. Alright, so this guy was... Whoops. He was doing the land doctrine. Basic hospital. Alrighty. Right, I wanted to wait until the units are in the provinces that I want in preparation for a major offensive, taking the capital of Spain. Now the nice thing is, once we get Madrid back, we should get more anti-aircraft, so wherever their aircraft are currently stationed, we should be able to start taking more of their planes down. These air raid reports, man, they're just... gosh. Alright. Pause, for fuck's sake. Yeah, see, those airplanes that have been screwing us over, they're all in Madrid. So if we can get Madrid, first we'll take Guadalajara, because we'll have 1, 2, 3 provinces attacking with no river. We'll force them out, we'll take Guadalajara, and what we'll do is every unit in this province will attack. Because this will no longer be a frontline province, we'll replace it with Guadalajara. We'll again have a complete united setup here, and then we'll orchestrate an offensive into Madrid, and all the units from Segovia will move into Madrid, and we'll have pushed our entire line inward, and then we'll work on either Castellón de Plana or Turiel, whatever. Let's see, and then from there, assuming we can get, so bam bam, if we can get these two provinces, then Valencia would be the next one, then Tarancon, and then we could look at getting Toledo, and then, yeah, and we'll just keep leading through. again, our path will be decided. The more provinces we can attack from, the better off we'll be, and we'll just go in that pattern. But once we capture the anti-aircraft, and maybe we'll be able to get, I don't know if you can capture airplanes or not, but it'll be welcome improvement to get some of these anti-aircraft so that we'll stop getting those strategic bombings. Those are really irritating. We're in pretty good shape here. I am going to have to start worrying about Austria some more. How do I bring you into my alliance? What more can I be doing? Just giving you free shit, man. Yeah, you know, these Republican forces, they're doing a lot of air raiding, but they're really skittish about attacking. Really skittish. Anyway, I think this will be a good stopping point. You know, we went from basically trying to invade Pamplona at the beginning of this video to controlling this whole eastern horn, all in the Pyrenees and everything here, so that's good. And we're ready to start major offensives into central Spain. And this is going really well. I'm enjoying the fact now we've got our shit under control over here. We will eventually return to worrying about Germany's concerns, but this has actually been a lot of fun getting this worked out. Yeah, great stuff, great stuff. So thanks for watching, and you know, hopefully I've gotten better at Darkest Hour, and so have you, and we'll continue getting better at Darkest Hour as we continue this video series. So again, thanks for watching. I'll get this posted up to YouTube later this evening, and you'll be able to review it at your leisure. So, yeah, sounds good, guys. Peace out.